Hey, Knife Monkey, what's going on, man? Popped on a little early today, and yeah, I knew there was gonna be a bunch of people going live today, so I thought I'd pop on and oh, I love it. It's one of the best ones. Hey, Mick, how's it going? Yeah, this arc field is nice. It's got the UV, which I like to use for pictures, and then it's got a laser pointer, which I can shoot for a couple blocks away to drive my neighbors nuts, and then of course the actual light. Hope you guys are having a good day. What you guys carrying today? But got some stuff out to talk about, some fun stuff. This Katuo is crazy. Chavez 2229, nice. Sup, Knives Are Life? How's it going, man? Your QSP Parrot and Kaiser Nice Guy and a Finch Shiv for sale? Nice. Might have to ask you more about the Finch. This flipper is ridiculously awesome. It's so satisfying. And the shut on this thing's ridiculous. It's called the Katuo Happy Hour. And the funny thing is, the grind ends right there. So all of this is open. So you can choke up like that, which is even more crazy. Kaiser Cobalt 2, cool. And they put the designer underneath there. No billboarding on the blade at all. Katuo sends these nice little things with all the info so they don't have to put it on the knife. They send you a little info thing. So you got like M390, Mokatai. This is not mine, unfortunately. I got to pass this on to the next guy. Casey from Knives Fest. Let me check this out. But it's a nice one. He also let me check out the new Vosteed. I believe this is also M390 titanium top liner lock. This is the Leopard. It's got a pretty thick blade stock, but it comes down to a very fine grind on it. You got your Swiss Tech Fixie, nice. Let's see here. There we go. But I'll be honest, when I first saw this, I was not understanding this handle. I was like, it just doesn't look great. And it's still a little different having such a different size on both ends. But if you get on this choke up spot, it actually, the ergos are really good. It's a Gavco design. This could be one of Vosteed's best maybe right now. In my opinion, but yeah. And then let's see here. Oh, I got my Jack Wolf back. I was super stoked on. It originally had these micarta scales, and I got moose bone replaced on them. And so this one, I didn't carry it often because the pull kind of grinded. It had about a 9.5 pull. So I sent this off to CLM Customs, and they grinded some of it down. Yeah. So now the pull is a 7. It sounds amazing, and I mean, it's just like night and day now. I mean, the lid in my cart is nice, but once you go to this, like, from this to the white bone, it's crazy. I mean, that pull has an awesome sound. Yeah, I'm just stoked on this one. I'm going to probably be carrying this quite a bit. They did a real good job, so I'm very stoked about it. It was very reasonable to get, updated, and so that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. On that flipper tab. Appreciate that. Oh, definitely. I agree, Ryan. I like lots of good jimping. No billboarding is the best. Yeah, a lot of times, like, I know, like, let me pull it out for example. Like Devo, they don't like to billboard, so what they'll do is they'll stamp the steel somewhere else. So like it's under, see, like 154, but you'll never see anything on the blade ever. And I really like that clean look. Joe. Quiet carry IQ, tactile Bexar. That's a nice carry. Venture 50. Yeah. Everybody's popping in now. So if you guys have a knife on you, something I'd like to do. Not on me, Baba. There's something I would like to do. I don't know if you guys know, we have there's a family that big part of the knife community comes to all the lives. Sometimes it's fairly quiet. I have no problem with billboarding. I think it's just because so many of the budget brands just like all over the place. Hey, Gareth, William. So there's a family in our community. Maybe you guys recognize the name Patricia Berry and her husband, Billy Berry. Huge in the community. Been in the community for a very long time, supportive of everybody. Well, her husband, Billy, passed away kind of unexpectedly the other day. And all they asked was that we give him a knife salute. So if you guys have any pocket knives on you, just salute to Billy, and condolences to the family. Hold on, let me check. Oh yeah, we got the. Yep, you're right. Good for self-defense. This one's a fairly small one, but yeah, this is basically just a razor. Definitely just basically a razor. And I like how they thought it out on this one. They put the jimping up here instead, because they knew where your thumb was going to rest. Yeah, Adventure 50. That was kind of a. Yeah, she didn't want to make a big post about it, but she wanted to let us know. She just asked that some of us guys bring it up in our lives, just to show, pay our respects. This is the Devo Nip. This aluminum version runs around 99. It's not about the passing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Mick. I know it was. I heard some rumblings and I messaged some people and I was like, oh, that's not who it was it? And they said it was. So um, I know Rob tonight on his live, he'll be doing a little knife salute as well. Just paying our respects, you know. Got your Kaiser Bulldog today in 154. Nice. Which version do you have, William? Is it like aluminum or is it micarta? The 8th one. The zipper. This is the tack knives. Hey, Blind Woo, how's it going? Oh, nice, micarta version. On the top of Hytron. No, this is Flightanium. This is their beef, and it is a chunky guy. It comes D2. You can mod this so much. You can change scales, all the hardware, pocket clip. You can even order a different blade and order an S90. I'm probably just gonna. I haven't decided if I'm gonna mod this yet or not, but using it in D2 for $60, it's just such a winning price and user, and this super fat pocket clip is really nice. Oh, that's great to hear about the TCL. Thank you, Ryan. Yeah. Green one. So, yeah, this is the Tack Knives zipper. The action on this OTF is insane. And it never goes dull because you can always replace the blade. If you go to Tack Knives, I believe these are around 60. If you use code Titanium, I can get you an extra 20% off. So, I mean, it's like running like $48 or something. Yeah. Yeah, I really like Flightanium. They've actually popped into the live a few times and seem pretty cool. Hey, Henry, how's it going? Hey, Kelly, hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I'm going to have to get some stag. I just got this one. It's for the people that just popped in. So this is the Jack Wolf Steel series, and it had blue linen micarta. I sent it off to a customizer. It also had a crazy tough pull of about 9.5. So they fixed the pull to a 7, and then we went with antiqued moose bone, and it just changes everything. And it's got that Jack Wolf sound is back to it. Cool auto attack knives for under 30, and it's really. Oh yes, the blems for sale. Those are really good. They're those full auto. Thanks for bringing that up, Mick. I ordered one. Barely a blem on them, but he's selling them for half price, and you can still use code Titanium and get 20% off that. So, I mean, you can pick up a brand new full auto with a lock, so you don't have to worry about it going off in your pocket. And 14C, and it's a beast. For like $30. It's crazy. See the one which have button in top center inside of green blade. Okay. See here. Are we talking right here? Awesome. Thank you, Mick. This is the Katuo Happy Hour. Repeat that, please. So Tack Knives has a full auto folding knife with a lock that is in 14C called the Goliath. And they have a small blem like a little wear spot on the handle. But he's selling them for half price. And if you put in code Titanium, you can get another 20% off. But it's Tack Knives, TAC Knives. So you can pick it up brand new for like $30, featuring the beef. I'm gonna share with you. Oh, they got skiffs coming forward. That'll be super smooth. This is the Arkfeld Ultra Light. So it has UV and a laser pointer that can go. I've wanted to go at least 2 blocks, and then multi-levels of light, and then you have your charge indicator, and it's got the double clipped, so you can put it in your pocket. You pull it out and just slide it on your hat. You don't have to change things around. It's aluminum. It's really nice. How do we find blems? Like on the site, I think if you just search for the knife, for the Goliath, they'll pop up automatically. I mean, they don't show you exactly which knife you're getting, but from what Shane, the owner, has said, is that they are literally the slightest little minute like imperfection. Like it would be something like so small you wouldn't see it unless you pointed it out. Yeah, you skipped your arcade and it's pretty awesome. Yeah, this would be crazy if it was. I'm really enjoying the beef. I recommend that one a lot. Yeah, definitely. For $30, I mean, you can't go wrong with the Tack Knives Auto, designed by the owner and good build. I ordered the Goliath the day it dropped. Use BEC's code. Oh, no worries. You know, we all have codes. Some of us have codes to certain places. Some of us have codes to the same places. You know, I don't worry about that kind of stuff. I appreciate it when people do. But you know, if you use somebody else's, BEDC's a good friend of mine, and you know, more power to him too. So just glad everybody can get the discount. You know, if we can save money, I'm here to help people save money, including myself. So no worries on that. Hey Clint, how are you doing today? I know Casey will be going live later. Got the Tempest out. I'll say this Microjet's one of my favorite knives. And he has the Tornado coming out, if you guys haven't seen it. Picture something just slightly smaller. I mean, slightly smaller. And it's got a clip point. I'm there for it. Yes, just the word titanium. I don't know. You might have to capitalize titanium, but it should work either way. And that'll get you 20% off. And that 20% is good on anything on the site. So, hi, Vicky. So I got my Jack Wolf back from the customizer, and we removed the micarta, and we got moose bone. And they did such a good job. CLM Custom on Etsy. They can build you a whole knife. They can customize what you have, and they also do like gun stock handles. So yeah. Hey, Gons. Changed my Jack Wolf to from linen to moose bone, and I am so stoked about it. It's everybody and that's so yeah, so Jack Wolves that are non-locking, so they don't come with a pocket clip, they all come with a sheath. Or yeah, like a yeah, drop it in your pocket and then it doesn't bang around and gets the keys and stuff. So if you buy a Jack Wolf that's non-locking, which is most of them, they all come with their own little pouches. Hey, you do the same. You take it easy, man. Oh yeah, your dad has a knife like that? Very cool. And they give you different colored sheets each run. So like some of them are just brown, and let's see what else I got here if I can reach anything. I'm gonna do this. So like my Midnight Jack came with one in this color. You can buy extras off their website too, or if you just want one, they're available for sale on the website, on Jack Wolf's website. So oh, I know. So it's really nice that when you know, a lot of people say the Jack Wolves are expensive, and they are, but you're getting premium stuff. But, you know, when he includes one of these, I mean, if you go buy these on your own, you're going to spend, you know, 30 to 50 bucks easy on something like this. And it's nice. Let's see here. And, we all know our good friend Dan Kenman. He's going to be on Knife Fest tonight with Casey. So feel free to go check that out and give him a hard time for me, because that's what friends do. And let's see here. Ray's on tonight from Everyday City Carry. Rob is on tonight, I believe. So check all those channels out. I did some more. I've been working on some more notebooks. So, you know, I've got some of these. But I asked my son if I should make a sprinkle knife, and he said yes. So here is the sprinkle knife as a notebook. And it was kind of fun. I might do some more. Don't tell Blade HQ. They'll sue me. No, I don't care. I'll take them off. How's it going, Ron? Hope you're having a good day. Oh, that's right. Man, what am I doing? We gotta have the sprinkles. There we go. The tin and the other stuff reminds you of Bygone Era with the Jack Wolf knives. Ben is doing an amazing job with them. I agree. I love the tins, and if you guys have never opened one up, I keep this one kind of packaged the same way, so you get the box, but then you get the package. So you unscrew it, and then usually right on top is a pog. So it comes with a little pog with the logo, and then you'll have your sheath, and then I didn't wrap it up as nice. But usually it will come wrapped in just the way so that you see the Jack Wolf logo that comes on the microfiber cloth. And it's a different color cloth with each release. But it's always a really nice, big, full-size cloth. The logo. And then you get 2 stickers. And then the pog. And they're all unique to let's see, I got the stickers down there. They're very hard to get out. But yeah, it reminds me of the olden days. And it also is it's like a really fun thing to open. Yeah, please hit the thumbs up. I appreciate it greatly. And if you get a locking knife, you don't get the sheath, but you do get filler tabs for the pocket clip. But everything is contained in the tin, and you know, they all have original artwork, and it's pretty cool. And it looks like his release this month is gonna be a fixed blade. Vampire Jack fixed blade, which is pretty cool looking. Golden design sub caliber knife. I'm not sure yet, Ron. I'm gonna go take another look at it. I've got some things I'm trying to find, and I might have to let a piece or two go and try to move on. I'm gonna check that one out again. He's mysterious, Gons. He's ethereal. He's how do I make it sound? He's always next to you, but you never see him there. Yeah, the packaging is pretty cool. I know Rough Rider does a similar type of packaging with theirs, a lot of the old ones. Because Jack Wolf isn't a person. He's an entity. He's a wolf and he's a man. Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's I understand because mine I've a lot of times bought in secondhand. But I guess it just what it comes down to for me is the materials I'm buying. Would I spend that kind of money on a flipper? Possibly, if I had the money. Because you're still getting S90V titanium. I believe they have a lifetime warranty. But yeah. And the frame locks, yeah, those are really cool. Oh yeah, definitely. That's my favorite one, Gons. It took me a while to find it, and I was so glad when I did. The Midnight Jack. So the reverse tux, it's DLC, sheep's foot, and then jigged titanium. And it's a Coffin Barlow style. And he uses torques, not pins. And crazy hollow grind. Yeah. This is I hunted it down for a while. Thank you. Yep. S90V. So when he first started out, they were M390. And then he changed it after the first couple to S90V. And they're all S90V except for he did the couple in the Steel series, which were his budget version that ran for 200. So this one was a Steel series with the micarta that I changed out, and that's 14C. Yeah, you can still find these. I think Blade HQ still has them in this configuration. They're like 240, I think. I happened to find somebody that had an unopened brand new one that they sold me at a better price. Any tactical knives or anything like that? Nothing too tactical, really. That was more when I was younger. I had more tactical stuff. I mean, I've got some fixed blades, and let's see here. I'm trying to think. You can't spend that in the slip joint unless it's a GEC. Hey, Gons, I hear you. Right now, I'm on the hunt for a Cooper Cutlery's Shatton Morgan, number 69. And that is the one with the like wide sheep's foot. Those sell out immediately, but they go for about $250, and that is on my Grail list to get a hold of. Pretty much any configuration except the micarta. They do bone, they do wood, they do stag, and I just want to find that blade shape. Yeah, but I've messaged her. I'm even talked to some of the guys. I talked to Traditional Pocket Knives today about finding one, and I was like, I know they're built. You might know where I can get one. I'm definitely down to talk. DM me, man. Even Traditional Pocket Knives said when they placed an order from GEC, they never even say what they're sending, and it shows up, and then they know what they're getting. I mean, they're all handmade in like Indiana right now, so but I would love to get my hands on one. I'm even willing to trade my Kunwu towards one. So pretty serious about trying to get a hold of a. I have never had a GEC before, so I'm really looking. Awesome. Thank you, Gons. And I figure if I find it and can make it work, I'll send you something. Let's see here. But otherwise, got the Vosteed sent in. Casey's letting me check it out. Gavco design. This might be my favorite Vosteed yet. And then the Katuo Happy Hour. This thing is pretty awesome. I appreciate that, man. And in for a like and a hey, guys. Heading to a wedding. And on a Monday. Well, have fun. Do something fun at the wedding, right? Hey, Greg, how are you doing? Yep, this is another one Casey put in for me to check out, and I was very excited about. Just can't get over that. And then the pocket clip. That's really cool. I wish that the lighting did it justice, because it's so much like richer in person, the color. He was about to ask about the Vosteed. What do I think? So honestly, I saw it and I couldn't get over the looks of the handle. And I honestly was like, yeah, I'll check it out, but I wasn't really thinking too much about it. And then I got my hands on it. The action is amazing. We got a pretty thick blade stock with some really nice jimping, but then it comes down fast to a point. And so you can get your hand here, and honestly, I was worried that it was going to feel loose because it gets so light, but that pocket clip kind of makes up for it. So you could do that, and you got plenty of jimping you can get on there. This front choil works. I've got fat fingers, so I wish it was just a smidgen bigger. It doesn't cut me, but I know it's getting close. But honestly, the top liner lock, titanium, M390. I think the action, this might be one of the best Vosteed has put out. I mean, I've checked just about almost all of their knives out through purchasing or pass arounds, and this one really stands out. I like this one a lot. Oh, awesome, William. Let me know what you think of them when they show up. It does. It's definitely way smaller on the handle. Sorry, my ruler's covered in paint. I paint with it. But we're looking at, an inch at the top. And is that an inch? Yeah. And then half inch down at the bottom. But you see where it really starts to get wider, that pocket clip is down here, the titanium clip, so it sticks out. So when you get it in your hand, it doesn't feel as thin as you would think. I know it sounds weird, but that pocket clip sticking out makes it just feel like you can grip it a little bit better. This is the first Gavco designs I've checked out. And it's got plenty of milling internally and the top liner lock. And oh, nice. Yeah. See, I'm just not getting a good. There we go. Yeah, Gavco design, Gavco knives. But this does run $249. You got the titanium and the M390, so it's an investment, that's for sure. Hey Shay, no worries. I started early today. I figured I'd get in early, and yeah. Oh yeah, for under $30 for that. Shay, did you hear about that? So Tack Knives, they have a new full auto with a lock called the Goliath. It's in 14C, G10, but it's a beast. And he has a couple with very small blems on their website, so he marked them half price to $35, and then you can use my 20% off to save like another $6. And I mean, you're getting like for like $30, you're getting a full auto. I would put this along the lines of the Chaos. It feels a lot like that. That's what I would say, Gons. I wouldn't say necessarily better, but the quality and the way it is in hand, like the thickness of the titanium, because they're pretty thick titanium. It reminds me very much of the RSK. So if you like that and you're looking for something that's probably a smidgen smaller, this would be a good go-to. I would put it around that level. I think they're the same price. Oh, and Shay, I got my Jack Wolf back, so it had it was like this beforehand with the micarta liners, and it had a crazy pull. It was like 9.5. I sent it in. He fixed the pull to like a 7, and now we have antiqued moose bone as the handles, and that sound is great. It is. I'm just like, wow. I sent this to Ben at Jack Wolf. I was like, I don't know how you feel about mods, but man, check this out. And he even was like, yeah, you got to share that and tell people who did the mods. That guy needs to be doing a lot of work, because he thought Ben from Jack Wolf thought it looked amazing even. What is the sprinkles you forgot? Oh, yeah. One day when I first started my channel, I was working with sprinkles in a project, and it tipped over in the video, and I just left it in for the video. And then when I took them out of like the next video, everybody asked where the sprinkles were. So they've just become a mainstay. They every now and then make it in a video, not every video. They make it into my stickers. Some of my artwork, I'll send out EDC notebooks there sometimes. It just kind of fell into place with the sprinkles. You had the gold one. Out today, is it a different day? So I don't put it in every video. Just I think sometimes they don't. They're like, people aren't going to expect sprinkles, are they? Like, well, they should. Promise. And if they do, I'll send them some. No. So what I do is I do reuse them and I put them back in the container, but there gets to be a point where they start getting crushed and broken. So every now and then we'll get rid of them and then get a new package, because they just end up kind of breaking and beat up. Not technically, I do have auto though. Got this Boker Hogue collab designed by Vox. This is in 154 cm, fits perfect in my hand. Great blade shape. I wish it had a safety, because I would carry it a lot, but it just doesn't. Oh yeah, I'll always have sprinkles. Definitely. Plus, they smell good. Like, I'll just open it up and it smells much better in my studio. Hey, Waylon, how's it going? I know I haven't responded to your email, but I've read it, and I'm just trying to get a minute to get a chance to reply. I was getting a lot of sticker packs ready to send out. I've got your package I'm sending out later today, and I'm going to get back to you tonight. Let's see here. What else is going on? Where did it go? So this company reached out to me called Bybury or Beebury, and they wanted me to check out their multi-tool, and I said, definitely. I don't check them out often. And they were sending some out to a couple guys. They messaged me and said they were out. They were out of the ones they were going to send me, and would I be fine taking something else? And I said, yeah, I don't care. So they actually sent me their a higher end multi-tool. I've only got to open this and look at it for a minute, but I'm going to figure it all out. And then I'll make a video and get back to you. But this thing is a beast. The one thing, this has just about anything you can think of you need, except that the pliers and the scissors are not spring loaded. I've noticed. That's the one thing I've noticed is they're not spring loaded. But I'll probably do just a more in-depth video instead of an unboxing. Otherwise, guys are gonna see me flip through like 100 different items a second. And I can do that if you guys want to see that. But it does have just about everything, you know. And these run for like $50. They sell them on Amazon. But you can get bucks, and that seems like a whole lot you get for the money compared to some of the other brands. So I'm gonna check it out and see if it's kind of, you know, what the deal is with it. But so that'll be coming this week. And let's see here, what else is coming up? Awesome, Adventure 50. That's good to hear, man. Yeah, it goes in waves. There'll be days where I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to film or talk about? And then there'll be days where like I have so much stuff to cover right now. It does. I mean, even if it's not like the highest quality or spring loaded, it has everything I could ever need. I mean, it's crazy. So, and it's hefty. It's pretty durable looking. So I'm really excited actually because I don't get to check out a lot of multi-tools that often. So I saw that Monster. They've got that one, and then they have two other ones they're going to release, I think, after Blade Show. And here's a little sneak peek. It's not really like anything hidden unless you don't notice, but a lot of people aren't. I had to tell a bunch of the guys about it. If you're on Monster's website, scroll all the way to the very bottom where it shows like click on their Instagram logo or Facebook logo or whatever, and there's one that looks like a bat. And you click on it and it takes you to a website called Wixco, and that is Monster's new budget line. And they're going to focus on knives, $100 and under on there, and they have 4 designs up that you can see right now. They're not available, but you can see them right now. And they're pretty cool looking. They actually saw a reel you did about a 19 multi-tool, then asked you if you wanted to review that one. That's cool. That's really awesome. Yeah, for some reason, multi-tools I don't get talked to as often about. I will say I got a message today. I'm super excited. Hey, Ground Fog, how are you doing? If you guys remember from last summer, I built a couple of knives from the company Jin. So what they do is they send you a knife in completely broken down, and the oil and the parts, and you build them. And I did a maybe like a 20-minute long video. I edited it down. My son and I put I did this one with the steel blade, and then my son we put the plastic blade one together, the G10 blade, and it was a lot of fun. And they reached out to me today, and they want to send me another one of their newer knives. A lot of their knives now look much more like standard pocket knives. This one actually has a bottle opener on it, and a beehive for the pocket clip. But they just reached out to me today, and they want to send me one that is a button lock. So yeah, so they're gonna send me a button lock one, and you know, I've never built a button lock version. Those were liner locks. So I'm really excited about that, and that should be coming later this week. So yeah. Got some stuff just showing up this week that I'm pretty excited about. TRM has sent the Bulldog, so I'll get to review it. Check it out. I won't beat it up or anything because I know it will be for a giveaway. But that'll be here this week to check out. Pretty stoked on that. So yeah, there's lots of stuff I'm checking out. Stuff I want to get my hands on. So if there's anything you guys want to know about, let me know. What is it called? You want to look up and you might get one? Sure. It's Jin. So they have them on Amazon, and it's JIN. And they have different things. Like this one, I think was called the Bumblebee or the Chubby, I guess. And then they have some that look just like regular knives. And no joke, they come very sharp. They also make ones with G10 blades that are not sharp so that you can build them with a kid. And the kid can then keep them as a toy. And what I thought was really cool was they didn't skimp on the kids' version. It still had steel liners, steel everything, except the blade was G10. It was shaped like the blade and everything. It just wasn't sharpened down. Yes, that's correct, Ron. And they're not expensive. I think they run $25 to $35, but they come with all the tools, so you don't have to worry about what you'll need. It comes with the screws, the tools. It's a good one, man. It's a good one, blind. But it comes with the oil. It comes with the torques that you'll need to put it together. And, the first one took me a lot longer than the second one did. But it was fun, and it really teaches you about the internals. If you're showing it to a kid, it teaches them about all the internals and how it works. And we had a lot of fun doing them. Let's see here. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, I like that a lot too. It's and if your kid's at like that in between age, I mean, for me as a kid, I bought knives and ended up getting cut. But if you're looking to teach them about knives, that's a really good, safe way to do it. A good way to get them started on it. Because you'd be amazed how many adults don't even know how to open a pocket knife anymore. That's kind of mind blowing. Let's see here. What else have we got going on? It's kind of where I'm at. I gotta mail some stuff. If you're interested in getting some stickers, DM me on Insta. I'm sending some out. I got some in, so I'm gonna get some out there. And what are you guys looking forward to? Anything new in the knife world I've missed or should be keeping an eye out on? Or one thing I've been trying to get, I've been reaching out to Artisan Cutlery and I just can't get through to them. I got to check out their Clio when it first came out through the pass around, which was cool. But they have a bronze one. And I kind of wanted to check it out just to see like weight wise and things like that. But it's a small knife. It's about the size of this. It really is. But it's titanium and S90, so the price is up there a bit. So I was just asking if they had one that I could at least, they could lend it so I could make a video for you guys. But haven't heard yet. Sorry, my chat is... There we go. My chat is back now. Taking the youngest to a Pistons game tonight. Nice. She won tickets for how much she read in March? That's awesome. Good job, man. Hard work, and it pays off for both of you. That should be a lot of fun. Oh man, Ron, I'm jealous. It is sunny and beautiful here, but it is 35 out and windy. So when I look out the window, to me it looks like it's 72, but it's not. I go outside and it's 35. But, you know, should be up to 60 by the end of the week, I'm hoping. Oh, man. Someday I'm just going to say, I'm coming to visit Ron, and then I'm just going to stay. Oh, it was just snowing in Michigan. Oh, man. Sounds about right for... We're back to winter for some reason. Oh, yeah. Midwest, the weather teases us. We'll have like a couple days of amazing weather, and then it'll just be like, by the way, snow's coming. But I was thinking, let's see here. Oh, hey, that'd be great. And if I drive there, I'll bring some pocket knives. Or I can mail them out first. Oh. My wife has a button lock penguin in 14C that Jimmy Crow gave her. She always has it in her purse. And she had to go on a work trip, and I was like, oh, hey, don't forget to take that out of your purse. I don't want to see it for sale on Whatnot from somebody who bought airline confiscated stuff. That'd be fun, Ron. Be a good time. Let's see here. What else? Yeah, Kenman's on Knives Fast tonight, so we can go on, watch, give him a hard time. Oh, that would be awesome. I might take you up on that. Might be a nice summer vacation. Let's see here. And so yeah, Kenman's gonna be on Knives Fast, so I'm gonna have to come up with some jokes to rile them both up. You know, the price of the new Fair Monster that's about to be dropped. So I've been asking them for more details, and they have been very quiet. I've seen the price for the budget stuff for the Wixco, and most of those are between 60 and 90. I'm gonna assume, since they're still using M390 and titanium, there's probably going to be a $10 gap like they did on some stuff, depending on which route you go. I would expect them to be around 250, honestly. Ron. Oh, that's too bad, but also awesome. Maybe we could work something out, William, and because TRM sending the Bulldog, and I'm gonna have that for they specifically said as a TikTok giveaway. Oh, they're using 154. Well, that certainly will change the price point. That should bring it down then, I would say, to a much more reasonable price. Oh yeah, I should offer KC25 for the tomb if he hasn't thrown it away yet. But so I'm gonna have for the YouTube giveaway, we're getting close to 2,000, which blows my mind. But I want to have a really cool giveaway, so I'm gonna have a Rosecraft. But you know, having something like that would be cool. It might get tricky. I mean, I trust everybody, so states get picky about what you send them, but I just won't say. um, so yeah, I'm definitely, you know, trying to find something that I can do reasonably, but get something really cool for the YouTube giveaway. I believe that I believe San Diego probably has the best weather, and on the beach. You know, Ron, I'll hit Casey up during the stream with like, Casey, I got $25 that what do you got for me? And you should have at least have that to him if you haven't sold it yet. I'll figure something out, something good. But you know, been doing this channel since January of 24, so we're over a year in, and to think that we're coming in on 2,000, you know, subs, and I mean, I always see you guys, the same guys in the chats, and it's awesome community. So I really want to give something back. I forget. He hates the Kaiser Tomb, but oh, what else does he hate? He hates anything that's a carambit because he's worried he's gonna hurt himself. Got a mini Shodan, can't put that down. The Wixco Vortex is available to purchase now. Really? Well, then, if he says yes to me, I'll make sure that it goes to you. Here. So yeah, let's see here. Casey and Kenman will be on together, and then tomorrow, Kenman and I are gonna be doing Tuesdays at like 4:30 every week now, because it's a lot of fun. Shoot, hold on. Got to plug my charger in. All right. So, so yeah, tomorrow me and Kenman. Tonight's Kenman, Casey. Everyday City carries on. Rob. And once again, just sending it out. Good vibes to Patricia Berry. You have a good day, Ron. Awesome. I will check that out, William. My phone, I just plugged in, but it's going to die soon. So I'm going to bounce off. But I'll see you guys in lives later. But their blade cutouts should have the thumb stud option. That would be, yeah, give people the choice. His asking price if it was an ultimate or acrylic. So you can see that, oh, definitely. All right, you guys have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you later.